go about picking your team for Sunday's game, obviously?
We have to go on with two different teams, obviously.
Yep.
One if the Power win, and
Yep.
if worst comes to worst and the Power lose Saturday night, then that changes the team by up to 3 to 4 players. So we'll have to hold 3 or 4 guys out of the reserves game on Saturday, and then you're just going with that plan. So it's not ideal, but they're the rules, so we'll deal with that, and I'm sure the boys will go in preparing for the Power to win, which we expect, which won't change things at all on Sunday.
How do you talk, like, with the players? How do they sort of approach it, knowing if they're not sure if they're playing, what they're doing?
Yeah, it's a tough situation for those guys that'll be held out of the reserves game, but that is what it is. They're the rules, so there's no point whinging or moaning about it. We'll just get on with it and get them to prepare like they are going to play.
It's a good test for your coaching, mate.
Yeah, well, it is. But like I said, we've been aware of these rules all year, so I've been preparing for that. Over the last couple of weeks, nothing we can do about it. So we'll just, like I said, prepare for our best team to play and expect the Power to win, which will lead us well into Sunday.
Which half do you review the most, mate? The first half or the second half?
Both. I thought some of the stuff we did in the first half was outstanding. Some of our pressure and pressure at the ball and the body was at a really high level. And then in the third quarter, when we drifted away from our game plan a bit and a bit too cute with the ball, didn't get the ball inside 50, well enough. And when Sturt got on that bit of a roll, to be able to restrict that and make it 1 or 2 goals rather than 5 is something we can really learn a lot going into this week.
How do you differentiate between blokes there and there's a job in terms of the AFL versus trying to get these guys to win a SANFL premiership?
Yeah, I said it last week, but the attitude of the boys coming back and the want to win a Magpies premiership is huge, and it couldn't be at a better level. So that makes my job a lot easier. The value of the Magpies throughout the whole club is huge. So the importance placed on the Maggies and them winning finals and doing well and hopefully getting into the grand final is right up there with AFL success. So the boys come back have been great. Even the ones that have been dropped, they come back disappointed for 1 or 2 days, but by the time Friday night comes around and especially game day, they're ready to go and ready to give 100% for the Maggie. So it's great for the supporters, great for the club, and like I said, makes my job a lot easier.
Mate, they haven't been in super form, but what do you expect them from the Eagles?
Well, they're the best defensive team, clearly, in the competition. We're number 1 for scoring. They're best at restricting score. So, both times we've lost to them this year, they've done that really well towards us. So we'll have to come up with different ways to score, take the game on a bit more. But for us, it mainly starts around the contest. And when Matty Loeb is setting the scene with our big-bodied mids, it really gives us the best chance going forward. So we'll base our game around winning the contested ball and hopefully find a way to get through their zone too.
You sleeping all right, mate? Dreaming of a Magpies flag game?
We sort of let yourself drift off and your thoughts wander from time to time, and just think about how good that would be out there with the boys after a grand final win. Obviously, that's so much further down the track, and there's a few big games to get to before that. But it is good to let the mind wander and think what might be if we get things right going forward.
And your old man came out last night and said that just to clear up that he was supporting you, not Magpies.
Well, that's what he says. Yeah, he says he really struggles coming to watch the Magpies game because he hopes that we win and hopes that we do really well, which for him is a big thing because he's still got a bit of a hatred deep down for them, but now he really wants them to win, so he's quite torn. He says he doesn't enjoy watching it all, so we'll just make sure he's there for the grand final if it works out that way, and we'll get him out in the field afterwards holding up the cup.